Welcome to relevant.co.uk. This is another tutorial on how to make a bridge between Unity and Xcode. It's really like an everyday task that we need to call some functions and methods in Xcode. We need some native code to be triggered or to be invoked. I don't know, such as in my case, I'm gonna make a small tutorial on just printing a log message on Xcode and changing the batch number. You know, the batch when you're on your iPhone or your iOS device, you have a batch number for your notifications and all. I'm gonna change that number from Unity. As a matter of fact, those methods there's nothing fancy in it. I just want to show you how I call it and how I make the bridge for them. Okay, so I have just a basic project here. I created this CR binding script or class. You can find all the source code in the article in my webpage. Here's the CR binding class, which is just a call to a static. In this case, I have this method called print message to Xcode. This is gonna be a static method. It means that it can be called from anywhere in my code. Just referencing the CR binding dot print message to Xcode, pass a string to that method, and this static string print message is the function in my Xcode code, which is normally written in Objective-C. I'll show you just in a bit how that's going to be handled. So I have this one, so I'm just telling it not to do it if you're on the editor, because there's no way to call anything in the editor. It's always in device or running from Xcode. And I have this other set batch number at the same pattern. Just have a static function to be called within my Unity project, only be run in the actual device, and we have the name for the Xcode method itself. I have the same one here, set batch number and set batch number for this one. But if, for instance, you have a look at the first one, it's a print message from Unity. This is the one in Xcode, and I have another print message to Xcode, which is more kind of a user readability of the function itself. It's nothing else. I just call it differently because it makes much more sense to call this within Unity, like print message to Xcode, because I don't know, just a fashion way of doing this. But anyway, you have to place this into your plugins folder, just as this call is compiled first. So you can call this from either C# or JavaScript. Now comes the Xcode part. The counterpart in Xcode. I'm gonna open it, and I have this small script in Xcode. I just created it as a .mm file, which it means that contains not only Objective-C method but another kind of code. Sorry, not Objective-C language, but another. I have a C wrapper here. You actually need a C wrapper for those methods being called from Unity. C, it works like an actual bridge between C# and Objective-C. So you have this wrapper here. As you can see, I have these methods that I was referencing in my mono behavior before. I'll show it right to you. See, I have the print message from Unity being referencing here. What I do here, I'm passing a string from Unity, but this is C now. So you cannot pass a normal string, you pass a char, which is the actual type. This comes as a message. And if you guys know a little bit of Objective-C, you should also know that we treat we don't treat chars or strings. We have a class for it, and it's called nString. And that nString, well, I need to actually create an nString from that char, which that's why I have this convenient method. You can use it. You can just place it anywhere, and what it does is just create an actual char into an nString. Just a convenient method. Nothing. I mean, it's not relevant for this tutorial, but I think it's quite useful anyways. And the set batch number. So as you can see, I'm connecting my Unity project, my Unity source code, with my Xcode project. Yeah, I'm using a very Objective-C call specific method, which is the UI application, show application icon batch equals to the number I'm passing from my Unity project. I can call this set batch number from anywhere now and do things like this. Just imagine how powerful this is. You can send emails or SMS or call any framework you have. For instance, I've used for most of my project TestFly and Flurry. I call Flurry, TestFly, and any other framework that is only running on Xcode and has no interface or has no plugin available in Unity. You now know that you just need the iOS plugin and make it work like this. Yeah. So one more step though, which is how do I include this? It can be done manually. I mean, you create an Xcode and put it into your classes or any other folder, or Unity have a convenient way of doing these things. You remember I put my CR bind into the plugin folder, but inside of it there's another iOS folder. Whatever you put inside this folder, Unity will then merge this file into your Xcode project, and we'll keep it in sync, which is pretty convenient. You can just forget about it and place all your Xcode code here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because you probably need more complexity in your Xcode, like create custom NS objects and that. So you probably need to create your own folder there. But for the sake of this tutorial, I just did it this way. So if you go about and just to build settings and run it, Xcode will place it right inside the library, and it's just there, just ready to be executed. So that was it. Basic Unity Xcode bridge, as I promised. Okay, just stay in tune, go to my website, get the code, get the source code, get my other tutorials. I will try to keep doing this. Okay, see you later, guys. Bye.